Opa. Opa. Uh. Oh, Opal. Oh, Opal. What are we going to do with you? You got first, but on a day that it doesn't count. Hi, Opal. Hi, not crazy. Welcome, Vivalstad and Vixinity. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a bit of dev today, a little bit of dev. It's a bit unusual to just do pure dev, but today I got some things to test. Hence why I didn't really want to run Byteboard at the same time. I got some things I need to test. Hey Beam, hey Zen, hey you, hey Donkey, hey Dharma, hey Tanta. New mic? What do you mean new mic? The same mic. Is it bad? It might bad. Bad mic? Question mark. Mic check. Hello. Claiming attendance. There is no attendance, Dharma. It's not byword, so it doesn't count. You sound crisp. I mean, I always sound crisp. I think it's normally my voice gets a bit sexier after nights out. Because last night was my parents' wedding. And because obviously the music plays quite loud. I have to shout a lot, and then it kind of just kills my voice, so it gets very yeah. What are you gonna test? I'm gonna be testing multi-streaming today. That's kind of the plan. I just want to make sure that the YouTube and TikTok things are working. Make sure the commands are working. Just do a lot of testing, things like that. See how that goes. I don't have an avatar. Actually, maybe I do have an avatar. I think I have a... I don't have an avatar. I can't be able to find it. I have one of those like Fugi Tech or whatever they're called things, but you can just stare at my screen today. But yeah, that's the plan. Welcome Meep. Wait, it's good. Okay, good. Can't believe Finn turned into the desktop. Yeah, new season drop, boys. I'm a desktop now. Hell yeah. Crisp and sexy. That does sum me up pretty well. Nice, congrats to them. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like nothing changes, you know. Because to me, they've always been married. Not they've actually been married, but like they've been engaged for like 30 years, and they finally managed to get round to it. But like my entire life, like I've never seen them as anything else but like partners. So like, the only thing that's different is the title, I guess. They'll start calling each other husband and wife, which is a bit weird. That is odd. But yeah, no. Hey, Tajini. I was just talking about your grandparents have just been married. You know, you being my child and everything. So, I expect you to say congratulations. Hey, Skara. Hey, Kaz. Now they have a piece of paper that says they're married. Right? I had to sign it. I was me and my sister were the witnesses, which is kind of weird. Because normally when you have kids at that age that you get married, the kids normally aren't old enough to sign as witnesses. But yeah, we signed as witnesses of our parents' marriage, which is kind of nice. Yeah, and it went really well. Like I assumed something would go wrong. Something always goes wrong with our family, but no, it was the perfect wedding. It was in a pub, so everyone got very drunk. But yeah, it was really nice. At some number of years, they're just internally married. Yeah, it's not technically married, but they're married. Now they can officially say, you know, they're an old married couple. But up until then, up until now, they've always been an old married couple. I've set the timer. As soon as they got married, I set the timer for the first time my mum drops I want a divorce. It's coming. I know it's coming. So we'll see what the world record is. I'm giving it like a week. Not that they're actually going to get divorced, but like I know my mum likes to throw around things like that when she gets annoyed at my dad, which happens a lot. But yeah, no bite word today, only dev world. So yeah, I've set up command. Well, I've set up very scuffed, but kind of works at least from testing TikTok and YouTube integration. That should show up on this left and right chat here. And we need to test that works. And I don't really know how to do it. I think I've set it up. I think it'll work. But obviously, well, that's what we're about to find out. But yeah. Yeah, no, the whole thing was sweet. But that's why I didn't stream yesterday. So I streamed today instead. But oh my god, socializing, dude, it's so hard. It's so tiring. There's a whole night because you know I'm one of the guys. You know I'm one of the main stars of the show. I had to. There's a lot of mingling, a lot of attention I'm not used to. And it's draining. I don't know how people do this all day. You know. Hey, congrats to Grandpa and Ma. Yeah, thank you. I'll tell them you said congrats. What I missed? Twitch had too long. Just nothing. It's nothing. My parents got married yesterday. That's TLDR. I love your stream. Something like, oh, why thank you. Why thank you. Yeah, I've almost got this app up to the point that we can use it. And it's going to be perfect for TikTok VODs, which is kind of the point. So we're almost there. I'd say we're like a stream or two off it being ready. Obviously going to be very bare minimum, but it'll be good. It'll be fine. I know that social battery is draining. Yeah. I don't know how people do it. Because it's so much small talk. I mean, admittedly, it's a lot easier when everyone else around you is just kind of plastered. You know? It's a lot easier to talk. And I gave up drinking for New Year. So, like, I'm usually just the sober guy now. But talking to a bunch of drunk people. And it's quite nice because it doesn't matter what you say to them. They're not going to remember. You know? They're not going to remember tomorrow morning. But I'll remember. So you can kind of just say whatever you want, really. Get things off your chest if you need to. There's a lot of... Well, they're all very interested in my my career, which I still don't know how to explain to them. I say I make games, but I also do Twitch, but I also do, like, social media stuff, and and like they're all like 60 plus. They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but they smile and nod along, so it's nice. But yeah, hey demo. Anyway, let's figure out how to. I got too many windows. Close. How to stream on YouTube. We'll start with YouTube. That seems like the easier one to go for because I think TikTok Live is how you do TikTok stuff, and that's fuck that. We'll do that last. But yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to go over to my YouTube stream and just test that things are working. Actually, I need a way for you guys to do something. Let's just create a command real quick. Command test. And hopefully if you run this command on the YouTube thing, it'll do something. Theoretically. I don't know. We'll see. So just make a command. It'll do a thing. And then, yeah, can use it. True. And I don't know. It'll be just debug.log, the username, and the command text. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. So that's what we'll test. And then I go, how do you go live? Create, go live. Yeah. Okay. It's doing something. It's loading. There we go. So I think I started from OBS. I don't know. I've done this once before, ages ago, and I don't really remember how. But I think OBS controls it. Test, and that can just be used by everyone. I think we're gonna get a big update. You are not. No. No, you are not. Okay. So now if I press... So I think if I press this button, there's a button here that I've set up for YouTube. And I think if I just press start, then it will just start. Theoretically. So if I press start. Oh, well, that's great. Failed to connect to stream. All right. Cool. Good start. Use authentication? I don't know what to do. Hey, Tony, thank you for the tier 1 for 8 months. So weeboo. Unfortunately, I can't do it in a Vietnamese accent, but just, you know. Imagine I did. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Tony, do you know how to set up a YouTube stream? Why does it say, like, can't do it? What is that? Sync start with open. No. Failed to connect. What is this? I've got the stream key. Got the URL, I think. So why no do? Why no do? Okay. Great. Now I'm going to have to watch a tutorial. Hey, Leaf. Yeah, wait, we're testing multi-streaming today. AutoCAD. What the fuck is an AutoCAD? Hello. I expect more dev streams. Oh, I don't want to do too many of these. I know they're not that entertaining. They're a nice change of pace, but and no distractions now with little bites running onto screen and blocking the camera and stuff. Okay, I could look up a tutorial or I could ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. How do I start a YouTube stream from my OBS using what's the name of the plugin? Multiple output dock. Set up your YouTube stream key in OBS. Settings, stream, YouTube. What? Wait. What? Settings. Stream. No, I want to do it in addition. I don't want to overwrite Twitch. Huh. Yeah. Okay, maybe if I just give it the error, it can tell me what's going on. It says error, fail to connect to stream. Help me, ChatGPT. Indicates an issue with your connection to YouTube's thing. Go to YouTube Studio stream settings. YouTube Studio. What the fuck? I don't know what any of this stuff is. It's annoying. Yes, cat GPT. There's graphic stuff. I got to manually remodel a foundation plan. It's going to take hours. Yeah, that does sound long. Or you're like an architect or something. When I hear foundation plan, it just sounds like building foundations. I'm using Restream. No, I'm using just this I'm doing it through like OBS, which isn't probably the best because then it's like you're uploading twice as much info or 3 times if you're doing TikTok as well. But I think, well, doesn't Restream cost money? I think that was a reason maybe that I didn't do it. There was a reason why I didn't want to use Restream. There was some downside that I couldn't get over. And like I've multi-streamed before and like it hasn't killed my internet. So I think I could handle it. It's free. Well, maybe I should look into it. Maybe it's wrong. Okay, let's just copy paste it again. Copy. Sure. Now start. Oh, now it works. The stream key was wrong. Great. Nice. Lovely. All right. Now it should be on YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Look at that. Yeah, well, it says live at least. Not showing anything. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. We're in action, boys. We're in action. So now it should be live on YouTube. So now I need to find my... How do I actually go to the page? Excellent connection. Oh, no, there's Kaz. Hi, Kaz. How do I actually go to the like... the channel? Right. Oh, that is cool. I need a better background though. Okay, so this is what I need. Wait, is audio coming through? Yay! All right. I need this bit. The V equals part. Then I put that into YouTube bit, I have to do a command for it. All right, so we'll connect first. It might connect to the previous channels I was using for testing for TikTok and YouTube. So if you start seeing a bunch of messages, then yeah, it's not my fault. So once it connects to Twitch, I can do a command, set YouTube, and then that. Right, so if I press that, did I do anything? Right, I need to turn on that. Or not. No. Okay, good start. Set YouTube again. Okay. You're just not gonna... Oh, wait a sec. What are we connected to on... Right. That'll do it. Let's do some testing. Switch target. There we go. Now do. Set YouTube to that. There we go. Connection success. Alright, and then... Alright, somebody say something in the YouTube chat. It only updates once every 10 seconds, though. It's kind of the downside of the YouTube API. You're limited. I think you can pay more, but you're limited to a certain number of things every... Oh, God, what's going on with Twitch? A certain number of, like, retrievals of chat messages. There you go. Look at that. So you guys show up in red on when you're Twitch or YouTube. Sick. Awesome. Wait, can I go up to 720? 1080? Nice. I mean, yeah, that looks good. All right, there you go. Look. So yeah, purple shows Twitch, red shows YouTube. That's one down. All right, now somebody tried doing the command. Oh wait, you did. Exclamation mark test followed by something, by like some text, and it should show up in this bottom bit here. Just debugging. Tony said Weeboo. Exclamation mark test Weeboo. Oh no, you did that in Twitch. No, not in Twitch. Not in Twitch. On YouTube. On YouTube. Wait, did somebody not crazy? Test no. Yeah, that came through. Test something from Kaz. Yeah. Look at that. We have command integration. It's working, boys. We did it. All right, cool. That's one thing done. Now I can stop streaming on YouTube. I don't know if there's... No, there's nothing else to test. My bitrate, 3 bars out of 4. It'll probably get worse if I stream on TikTok as well. Yeah, I already passed it. I passed all of them. I thought ahead. All right, we'll stop that. Now onto TikTok. How the fuck do I do this? I assume just go live. It's going to be annoying having to press a different button. It'd be nice to do them all from one spot. I think there is a way you can do it, but I'll do that later. Also, let's just make sure the YouTube thing has ended. I assume it's ended, right? Has the YouTube stream ended? No, we're still going. We shouldn't be, right? How dare I? I'm sorry. I feel I'm being productive when I'm watching these streams, even though I'm 100% procrastinating it. Well, that's what I do. False sense of productivity. It's ended. Cool, cool. Now, another question. Did it save to... Okay, cool. It didn't. It's not saved to the live. I don't... Because one of the things that I don't like is people going live and then it just clogs up your subscription feed. Like... Oh, I know this is the wrong account. This is just full of politics. But on my other one, like there's this one guy I follow and I love his videos, but then he does the live streams and it just fills up my fucking subscription feed. And I don't want that. So luckily, yeah, I set it to unlist and it seems it's doing it. So nice. All right, cool. Success. We did it, boys. Now let's try TikTok. Not sure how this one's gonna work. Assume if I just press go live. Just nice empty screen, whatever, yeah. No. Why not? Why not? What do I need to do? Adding a camera. Uh-oh. No, I don't want a camera. Can I not just go live? Speed test? Is that it? Need to start streaming on Red Note. TikTok kind of fell off. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know about that. I mean, TikTok's back anyway. And it's been performing like decently well. Like, look at that. Almost 50k on that one test thing I was doing. Well exceeded this one that was compared against. This one, not as well, but this one also was just a bit thrown together. But at least better than like all of my other ones, you know. Even though it was absolute dog shit. So it gives me faith. Gives me hope. Okay. I want to go for performance. I don't really care if TikTok looks bad. So we'll go for performance. Still can't press go live though. Why not? Moderators? Twig! What's your Tello lock like? No idea what a Tello lock is. Trello look like? Is that what your Trello looks like? My Trello is well, for the current app, just working on players and TikTok and YouTube stuff. But you know, got a lot. Basically, this is all just things from the previous thing I need to bring back in. You know, Twitch events, requests, bits, intros and outros, rating, like all just a very default basic stuff. Does that change anything? What does this mean? No. Okay. I have a title. I have a description. Am I just not allowed? Do you need to sign up for it? ChatGPT, help me out here. I am trying to go live on TikTok, but the go live button is grayed out. Check live eligibility. Okay. I think there's a button around here that does it. Your live access. Well, I have 14 days. I'm valid. Because I just did it. I refuse to open TikTok. It's understandable. There's a reason why I have 0 following on TikTok. As a statement. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe it's not updated? Maybe I need to restart it? TikTok. I sense a theme in all those videos. I feel like people love violence. Well, it's either violence or... Actually, my most popular TikTok isn't even about like violence or anything. It's about this cool thing you can do with text tags in Unity. And then everyone tried to do it in the comments, even though they didn't hear you know, you can only do it in Unity. Or maybe it's because it's a black screen. There's no... Yeah, Findustries, it's not like... There's not capturing that. So if I just do like a display capture... we'll do that one. So as long as there's something to capture, right? I might fix it. Whatever. Now? Nope. Change this. PUBG. Oh, okay, so it's that. Interesting. So I guess out of all of these. Entertainment. Can't do that. Why can't I do entertainment? I'm entertaining. Right. Why does it only work with gaming? Tank team. Wait. Please tell me it's tank team. There's no tank team. Bullshit. A freaking tank racer, but no tank team. Explosions. Well, I suppose. That one with the missile did quite well. Honestly, my YouTube's actually been performing a lot better. It's been getting, like, I think the algorithm's picking up on who watches my stuff. Because it's been getting pretty decent. Like, if you look at my previous shorts, like 1.7, 8.9, 1.9, 3.8, 2.9, like, I never hit, like, getting 1K was like a rarity. But now it's starting to become common, which is quite nice. Like, if you look at all my previous ones, well, yeah, about here, 200, 200, 300. Like, I never got that many. Occasionally I get one that would stick out, but yeah, now I'm just rolling it. All right, Roblox. See, why? I don't want to set myself as playing Roblox. Live. Yeah, that'll do. All right, you guys ready? All right. Go live. Now, should be live on TikTok. Cool. How do I find my thing? Just click on that. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. All right, that's live. Hey, Tanta. All right, now I need, I think, just my TikTok name. Then if I do exclamation mark set TikTok, and then that should change this. Oh, and if I enabled that. No. Why not? Why not? Set TikTok Industries. Like it's receiving it, but it's not doing anything. Why are commands so... Oh, wait. It's not receiving it through IRC. Why is IRC screwed? IRC... Current... Disable, enable. Set TikTok. Oh, okay. I guess... Okay, I figured out how to fix chat. You just have to disable and re-enable IRC. Good to know. So, you know, my chat's been disconnecting every now and then. You just have to disable, re-enable. Cool. Anyway, blue. Blue mean TikTok. Nice. All right, now try the same thing. Exclamation mark test followed by some text. Try that. Why is Tony number 1 and Tanto number 3? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, Tanto said ass. That works. That works. Yeah. Crazy said error color. Okay. Not sure. Not sure we're trying there, but. Oh, cool. TikTok works. Nice. Well, anyway. Cool. We can stop that test now. How to end. Hopefully that doesn't save anywhere. But yeah, look at that. It just freaking works, dude. Well, there we go. TikTok and YouTube integration. Doesn't save the lives, does it? No. Okay, good. All right. Well, now that we know those work, we can actually do some Oh, should we do? We got 16 views. I'm popping off, dude. So yeah, I'll be multi-streaming probably every stream that I do this. Seeing as, you know, content. This is the content season, boys. Maybe I should start naming my seasons by like what they're about instead of a number, because a number's hard to remember. So, season 1 could be the unlit season. Season 0 could be the experimental season, or the trial season. Season 2 could be the spaceship season, or the keyboard season. Obviously the Minecraft season, the hotel season, the 2D pixel season, the 2.5D paper notebook season, obviously the island season, the Byte World season, the upcoming content season. We've got so many seasons, dude. Have I forgotten any? I feel like I have. What is this API failing to do? Invalid username. What's the request? Login is Findustries. What's wrong with... Oh, login there. Nothing. Where's that even coming from? Retrieving the view account. Why does it do that? It does it normally there. It doesn't do it normally there. Oh, who knows? Oh, no, I know what it is. It's because it's trying to do it through the Twitch setup. You know, when you press, like, login through Twitch. I haven't set that up yet, so it's currently blank. That makes sense. All right, cool. Season 2 could be the best season. Season Hotel could be the bester season. Do you actually like the hotel more than... Well, you came in Season 2, right? So, I guess, what was your favorite season? Also, that reminds me, I need to set up analytics now for recording all the TikTok and Twitch stuff. You know. Hi, OP. Hello, hello. So, yeah, we're going to need to subscribe to all the events and things, and then store them, and then also unstore them. Like, I've already got some stuff from the past, like TikTok counts. Like, that's always been a thing. Doesn't have any YouTube stuff, though. Oh, you can't actually tell the YouTube follower or view account. Doesn't provide much stuff. YouTube really falling behind. Like even TikTok fucking provides like analytics, but YouTube no. That's why they've not overtaken Twitch. You know. I arrived at Season 2 during the start of the Islands phase. I really do love Season 2, but I also really love the hotel season. But why do you love the hotel season? Everyone loves the hotel season. I don't know why. Honestly, this season, the content season, is kind of reminiscent of the hotel season. You know, desk, background, me, little guys on the desk. I mean, that could also just be Season 1, but it was like Season 1, but with nice graphics and working on Season 2 content like minigames. Yeah. To be fair, it was kind of best of both worlds. Multiple seasons. Because Season 1 was like pretty much the same thing, but just more scuffed. But there was more content. More things to do. Yeah, and then hotel season was a polished version of it. I cut it short. I did. It cut itself short. It was too high poly. The asset pack for the hotel had too many polys in it. That my headset was just dying. So I should have found something a bit more low poly. Like it already was kind of low poly, but it was still too many. Maybe it was just poor optimizations. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I ain't Blender gifted. Like, look, I made this. This is the extent of my ability in Blender. You proud of me? Look at that. I made a thing, a desk, and like it's funny because like it cuts off exactly where the screen ends. So that line there is that black line there, and that's mostly just so people don't go off screen. So everything that happens within view of the camera. But obviously it's not very big, not a big play space. But I'm thinking that like the bytes down here, the things that they pick up and have to move around and sort is going to be off screen here, just floating as like a pipe or something. They have to take it from one place to another. So there'll be a lot of people running left and right and doing whatever. Occasionally, on events like a follow or a raid, things will fall from the top. I just didn't want to make the default fall from the top because then that would, be covering up my player a lot of the time. Which, you don't want that. You don't want that. It's every now and then. Also, didn't you get a new headset now? I got a Quest 3, which is better performance. Yeah, so it could probably handle the hotel season. But then, if I was to add more to the hotel season, it would only get worse. So I think Well, this season's going to be very optimized. Look at it. This is all we have. We have this and we have that, like the background. And it's not a very big background either. It's literally just in this, so it's not like a full landscape background. So it's going to be insanely optimized. Plus with the all the background blurring. I could just make it a PNG because this view isn't going to move. Just to make sure that everything is always in view, I'm keeping it a fixed camera instead of a movable camera now. Maybe some different camera angles, but like mostly I could just make this a PNG so that, you know, just render out this screenshot and then delete the background and just slap that texture there instead. I think that will still be blurred. Probably, maybe. But yeah. Should be a lot better. In theory. Then we could have whatever background we want, really. Although, at the same time, having a 3D background might be better as well, because then I can interact with it, or you guys could fly around it, stand on top of things. Although you will be blurred out, though. But anyway, I'll show you what's going on. Let's build. Might take a little while because it's IL2CPP or whatever that means. Alright, get the old headset. But I'll show you the just so you can see like moving, because it looks way different from screenshots. But in the Discord, I put sort of you know, with or without outlines, and which ones look better, which ones look worse. And I think Bytes and myself without outlines looks pretty good. I can just change it. It's all just dependent on layers. It's two cameras, one rendering with a blur, one rendering without. And then you don't clear the depth buffer, and then it looks all cool and fine. Yeah, it's faster in IL2CPP. Takes longer, but, well, I'm trying to make this as optimized as possible, Leaf. So, and they say VR games are way more optimized with that. So, that's my reasoning, but it does take longer to build it. Especially when there's a lot of changes. But it's fine, it's fine. Also, I feel like the music's way too quiet. Was that just me? Check unrelated. Alright. Bruh. You ain't gonna do that for every model in the hotel. I didn't actually need a tutorial. I know there's a thing you can do. I didn't need to walk through because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to just go back and redo the hotel. It was a thing that was and is no more, you know. We move on. I could make the background in this thing a hotel, for one, because it's going to have lots of different backgrounds per video. What do you mean lie to? I never said I would in the first place. You know? You should have told me at the time, Leaf. You should have told me at the time, but you didn't. So that's on you. If you had told me at the time that there was a Decimate thing that would have helped performance, then I would have done it, and then we'd still be in the hotel season right now. But you didn't, so I moved on, and that's on you. Okay, now I do know how to decimate. I know. Okay, no, I don't literally know how to do it, but like, I now know it's a thing. You know. I mean, just look it up on Google and then boom, 5 seconds. I know how to do it. But like at the time, I mean, I also probably did know it at the time, but like I didn't think I'd doing it. I didn't think it would. I assumed it would just like mess up UV texturing and stuff. But maybe it doesn't. You call foul play? Well, that's kind of my thing. Oh, hey, Jai. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Wait, you shouldn't. No, don't give gifters, because then they're not going to be recorded. I have like a whole recording thing that records everyone's gifted subs and stuff. And it's not going to be recorded if Byteboard isn't open. No. But thank you nonetheless. Bless. I don't recognize any of the names there, but I'm sure they'll be happy to get a sub nonetheless. But thank you. Thank you very much. We're just doing some dev today. Some nice simple development. And look, I'll show you what I've been working on. because it is pretty neat. All right, so host, got the network up. Oh, look at that. All right, so then turn on the walls. There you go. Look at that. Oh, hands, hands, hands. All right, so yeah, this new season. Look at physicsy hands. Look, if I try and push myself in the head, oh, I'm still pushing, but my finger's not going through, because it's physicsy. You see, it hits things now. Which can be a bit of a bad thing if my hands are like behind me and then they try and get through my body, or like if I'm trying to put my hands down now, they have to be in the right position to go beneath the table. But it is pretty cool, and you're probably not gonna be able to hear me, but look, whoa, I can like push them all physicsy, and it's way less like buggy. This guy's quite heavy though. This is using the old, but like it's way better physics collision thingy. It's pretty cool. And I can see, well, that's right chat, that's left chat, even though this is my right hand, this is my left hand. I've got them split up. Can barely hear you. Yeah, I'm a bit. Wait. How about now? Is that better? I turned up my sensitivity to 11. It might be too much. Is that good? Bueno? No bueno? Much better? Nice. It probably sounds like ass, because you can probably hear my, like, computer dying now. But yeah, look, this is what the streams will look like. Maybe not quite so just, like, pure black darkness on the sides. Maybe I'll have some nice, I don't know, fancy graphics or something. But yeah, look. I mean, admittedly, I now have to look left and right to read the chats, but maybe that's for the best. You can actually tell what I'm reading now. Like right now, reading Tanta's message, but then now I'm reading Jai's message, and then, yeah, look at that, sick. And then yeah, this is just easy format. I know exactly what's on screen and being seen for the shorts, so I could always make things, you know. Actually, it might be nice to add camera controls. It just might fuck up the background if I do. Wait, no PC sounds for you. Oh, well, that is interesting. Maybe I should have this all the time. Because I've been using my... There's a lav microphone attached to my my headset, which is how it normally... In my other... Oh, in my VR streams, that's what I sound like. That's why the microphone sounds so different. It's a lav mic just strapped to my thing. But if this is, like, doable... Like, how... I gotta know how this sounds, because I haven't actually tried this. But if this doesn't sound too bad, I could use this microphone for VR stuff. That could be sick. Admittedly, you might hear my parents fighting in the background from time to time, but then it's worse. Also, I've added a little box here. You guys, can you see it? No, you can't see it. There's a little box here, a little red box, and this is kind of this area here is where like normally the profile picture is about here. There's like a like button here, the comment button here. So I've got to make sure to stay out of this zone because that gets covered up by things. Gotta love some family drama, yeah. Well, it's only going to get worse now they're married. Yeah, what about, I don't know, can you hear this? You hear that? No? Nothing? I don't see a no or a yes. I'm going to assume you can... Actually, wait, I can check the audio levels. Okay, you can hear that. Okay, so yeah, if I touch... That's just a packet of crisps on my floor. So if I just touch anything, you're going to be able to hear it. That's the only downside. And that's like way out the way down there. That's kind of why I've been thinking about getting a shotgun microphone for my birthday. I haven't told my parents what I want for my birthday, and it was like 6 days ago now. So they're like, just tell us when you think of something. Tell us, and we'll get you something. And I thought a shotgun microphone because those are very like concentrated. They're just in a cone, and they kind of ignore things to the side. So I was thinking about getting that, but then the only downside is a lot of them need like those like mixer things. Also, you can see the pointy thing. God damn it. They need those mixer things. They're like have all these fancy cables and shit. They're not just a USB that you can plug in. Like right now, I'm using a Blue Yeti with a USB, and it's very, very easy, very nice. But yeah, that would have to use some weird shit. Admittedly, it probably makes it sound better, but it's all money, 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 money. and I need to save for a trip later on in the year. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice if you guys were just like running down here, running around, having a good time. It's not actually that small a space. Like I have to reach all the way forward just to get to the edge. So it's like, and if I just shrink your guys down even further, it makes the area bigger, right? If you guys are smaller, area becomes bigger. So yeah. But I could do some, I don't know, some pirate software shit. Just start rambling about conversation topics I know nothing about. You know, things like that. I just Wikipedia it. You know, I'm not as smart, so I'll have to just cheat. But yeah, not bad. And I can't go above this mark here. I've got a thing in front of me now that I can't show you guys, but up here, this is where the captions are in this area about here. But I set the line about here just so I don't go above there. So yeah, it's all kind of ready. Oppa. Let's turn that back down. So that's currently how that's working. But now I just need to think about, and I've got a rough plan for it. But also, if that didn't save a stream. Wait a sec, did that save? Editor. Oh no, it was saved to live. Oh no, it went. Wait, where's this saving? Analytics saves to streams path. Oh, it's saving to ByteWorld. Oh no. Oh no, it's fine. Streams. What's the date today? 26th. Did it save? 24th. Okay, it's not saving. Cool. Not sure why. Real TikTok content. Turn down the mic again, perhaps. But then you won't be able to hear me. All right, there we go. Anyway, yeah, let's. Okay, what do I need to do? What is on the schedule today? I think first of all, I need to change the chats that appear on my end, because this is what I see through the VR headset, so I can like watch myself. So I'm sitting here, and then I see right chat on the left and left chat on the right, and then that's the captions in the lower region that I can't go into. So this is just, it's a very small box for content, but that's fine. But yeah, I need to make it so these chats right now, the colors are all off. So let's make the message text white. You move closer, so you became a bit louder. Yeah. Well, my lips are literally touching my microphone now. It's how you get the best quality. The best quality with the minimal background interference. And then you can turn the sensitivity right down and just delicious. So yeah, but I can't do this with a VR headset on because I end up just punching the microphone every 2 seconds. So what is on the Trello? Let's have a gander. So players and analytics for TikTok and YouTube. I'll probably do the YouTube analytics stuff. And I think I'm gonna just change this to be streams. Yeah. Okay. So then in analytics, it was an editor. Why didn't it start? Oh, because it's not set up right. Yeah. Okay. So I need to copy over the stuff from my old project, basically. Which, actually, I think I already have. Okay, take your time. Take your time. We go here. Finder streams. I think this is the old one. The VTuberverse one. Yeah. And then player UI. Twitch setup. This is what we need. Does this have the animations? Where's the animator? Oh, it definitely doesn't have the animations, but I'll take it anyway. It's missing a whole bunch of scripts, but that's fine. Put that in there, beneath that. Remove that. Twitch setup. Parent being that. Cool. So that's when it's connected. That's when it's connecting. Where's the animations though? That's what I need. Desktop. Why do I even have that? Maybe not there. Here. VTuber. So I'll get this one. Assets. Animations. UI. Oh god. No. Other. No. Oh no, it's not VTuberverse, is it? It's Byteworld. Wait. Oh, this is. Oh no, this is the wrong one. This is the VTuberverse one. I want the Byteworld login. It's way nicer. Byteworld 12th assets, and we'll take the scene. So we'll just yoink from that, and we will also yoink UI. Let's create a new folder for UI. Like so. Login. I want everything login related. Nice. Then we go, we open up the Byteworld scene. We find the UI for the login, which I think is under pause menu. No. Login. Okay, not there. Oh, it's under main menu. Main menu, copy the login. Actually, we have to copy that. And then paste this instead. Not there. Okay, cool. Oh, God. Okay. It's going to be a bit annoying. Twitch setup. Because I don't remember what the parent is. Is it this parent? Is that the parent it wants? The animator is that. The channel text is... here. No. No, wait. No. Here? Where's the, like, welcome bit? Oh, I don't know. Wait, it's here then. Is this the parent? Oh, I don't know. This is all too hard. Memory. Okay, here. Welcome username. Sounds about right. So the username is this bit. There you go. Channel text. The progress text is here. And the progress fill is here. And the streamer parent is not that one. Let's do this. That. And this one can be for streamers. Streamers request everything. Viewers request nothing. Nope, nothing. There you go. Disable them both by default. And then streamer goes there. Viewer goes there. Bueno. Oh, God. Wait, do I even need... What is this used for? Oh, it's actually used for nothing. Why do I even have it? Get rid of that. UI is literally the worst. Actually, we need to turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. And connect that to network. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. And we only enable Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Wait, what? Oh wait, this only happens on the host. Yeah, that's fine. It just makes it so it doesn't do it in the editor. YouTube, disactive. Actually, I'll just duplicate this. And TikTok. Alright, cool. Alright, Twitch goes into the Twitch slot, YouTube goes into the YouTube slot, and TikTok into that slot. Music makes me feel like I'm keeping up with what's happening and helping a little. I mean, that is the power of The Sims. Man, they actually did so well with The Sims music. It's so good. Alright, and then I think that's good. We'll test it in the editor just to make sure it's working. Hard coding all the streaming sites out. You should make an array for all the streaming applications you're using instead, in case you want to start streaming on other applications like Kick or Mixer. I mean, theoretically, yes, but I just cannot be asked to do a for each loop or whatever, you know? I'm lazy. What can I say? Plus, maybe I want to, like, specify later on to only enable TikTok if the TikTok setting is enabled. Can't do that with an array. Alright, lots of null references which are from editor scripts I don't care about. I have no idea what that even means. I think that's just because of all the missing scripts. It's loading, waiting for what? Icons, right? I think it waits for icons. Yeah. Am I going to have icons in this game? Not really. So I can just remove the initial loading bit. So where does it wait for? Oh, here. Right. Key path, I guess. Doesn't really matter. It's a different system to ByteWorld. Get rid of these. That. Now, yeah, what does it wait for? It waits for... What does it wait for? I thought it was meant to wait for, like, icons, but... Oh, wait, unless... Wait, the icons go there, which goes to here. So we can just call this immediately. Yeah. Seeing as normally it will be triggered by when the icons are finished loading, then start doing all the logging and stuff. But I don't think we're going to have many icons in this because there's no inventory in this version with the players. Well, at least we're not planning on there being an inventory. Also, let's just remove all the old scripts. We don't need any of these. It's probably a couple, a lot of text ones as well. Join code, text. Actually, we'll add just the font script to it. That's what it was before. Text, remove script, add script. Oh, fuck's sake. Remove font. Texts. Text. Let's just do it all at once. Text. Not all of them have it? Which one doesn't have it? No one doesn't. Okay. Why does that one have it? It just doesn't have it. Okay. Guess I missed one. Alright, there we go. That should be the text sorted. Right now. Press. Wait, why isn't this updating? Oh, didn't do that one either. Nice. Now it's all pretty text. Object array with their name, connection data, and certain settings like interactive enabled, and then a proper for each, which ChatGPT can probe separately with. You can basically do everything you need. Yeah. But I wouldn't want the setting to be controlled from within the editor or anything. I'd want it to be a thing like this. You can choose to like hook up your thingy. These need hover buttons. To hook up your YouTube, TikTok, whatever. There'll be like a window for it in the pause menu. And then it will just be like in settings, there'll just be a public static bool for YouTube. Actually, it'll probably be a string for the YouTube info, TikTok info. I don't know. Cross that bridge, basically. Well, don't complicate it early on. Just, cross the bridge when you get to it. So yeah, we need hover buttons, which aren't set up yet. Hover buttons are just... Oh, I haven't even imported them. Okay. Hover buttons are just my custom button solution. And, well, honestly, they're pretty unoptimized, but, like, I made them for, Tank Team, and I've just been reusing them ever since. And I should probably, like, revisit all my old scripts that I keep reusing, but just highly unoptimized. Make them better. But I'm lazy. I'm certain you can make a decent menu for that. Oh, yeah, no. No, it'd be easy. Just obviously got to just get around to it and do it. Hover. No, not that one. That one. Just put that there. That needs to focus on the Raycaster and the event system. Save, and then apply that to the first time. It seems here because this has the missing scripts. So do hover button, add a render effect that makes it like 0.25 bigger, or 0.025 bigger, and then drag that to that, drag that to that. Both of these target the login, and this one be like select streamer, and this one be like select viewer. And then save, and then, yeah, good, cool. Play. Wait for it. Yeah, that was when it would load. I don't know what that flash was, but... There's an animation trigger that does what now? I don't even remember. Play. Okay, no idea what it's trying to select. Shit, what did I just select? What's going on? Oh, God. Right. Oh, hold up. Is it because we turned it off? Right. Okay, wait a sec. Hold up. Do we... yeah. Okay. I think I know why it's doing that. Can you add some fake progress bars for things like connecting to Twitch part or spinny wheel or something? I mean, I can do. I could make a real progress bar. Because this is an application, we don't normally want to connect an application. Just got to do that. And then it connects. Maybe. Unless. No. There we go. Just going to connect forever. Yeah, fuck. It's loading the shit one. Yeah, why is it waiting forever? What's it waiting for? Because it definitely connected. Wait, it said loaded channel, right? Connecting to... Where's loaded channel? Industries logged in successfully. It should say this. So why isn't it? What is it waiting for? Oh, wait, couldn't get channel. Does it say that somewhere? Oh, it does. Couldn't get channel, but then it keeps trying until it does. Wait, required input client ID was empty. Oh, that's not good. Something for the lack of attention span to watch. Dude, I can just add, like, Subway Surfers if you want to the loading screen. You know? Why do you make your console logs RGB? So I can see which ones are errors, which ones are unimportant, and which ones is a, you know, a successful thing happened. And because I'm fancy like that. It's unreadable. It isn't when you're in dark mode. Like when you play, it makes everything dark in the editor. So it's a lot easier to read. Plus when you press F12 to open up debugging, it looks a lot nicer in this. So, but that's just me. That's just my personal taste, you know. Yeah, it couldn't get the channel, but then it should. Well, it loops until it does, and it did stop looping. So this failed. Why does fail? It's failing here. It ran to completion, but it doesn't. Okay, let's just try it again. Oh, actually, wait, I need to delete the thing that's telling it to save. Where's it storing that? Key path under Twitch setup. All right, I'm blind. Delete that. And then it should ask if we want to be a streamer or viewer, and then we set viewer. No, streamer. Fuck. I just don't know why it wasn't growing. It should grow when you hover over them, but it doesn't. So why not? Because the click works. Alright, so until I enable that. Oh, now it works. Okay. Cool. Don't know what changed, but there you go. Nice. So then that connects it to Twitch. Oh shit, but this is going to mean it's going to start overriding analytics probably. Which maybe is a good thing actually. Wait, hold up. What? Oh god, what's that? Oh, that shouldn't. Why is that doing that? Right. Okay. Wait, what is that? Fuck. That shouldn't. Should that be there? That shouldn't be there. It's crazy because debug.log error or debug.log warning. Yeah, but you can't see those from within the game, within build mode, you know? I wanted a debugging thing that, well, it only prints it here, just so I can see it as well here, but like I can just press F12 when it's running. But yeah, you gotta have a way to debug things within the game, and that just makes life easy. Application.log message received. No idea what that does, but I assume it doesn't look anywhere near as good as mine. Alright, look at this. Look how nice that looks. You can just tell. Oh god, you can just tell what's going on. You know. Not sure why. What's going on there? Oh wait, it was just repeating. Okay, never mind. Look how set that looks. Yeah, the follow account already being loaded. I think that's what's going wrong here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is saving the key path. I shouldn't have changed that. This should be the follow history. Follow history path. Follow history. This just keeps track of your followers over time. Every time you launch the app, it'll save. Assuming it hasn't done it that same day. Follow history. There we go. With today's file name. So this should actually be in its own folder. Wait, this should also be get path live. I want the live one. Cool. So then, yeah, we go here. We go to live. New folder called. Fuck me. New folder called follow history. Paste that in there where it belongs, and we'll actually yoink the existing follow history. Just to keep everything up to date. I should just have like one constant where this all just saves to, but I don't because I'm lazy. Follow history, and we'll paste in our previous history. And then there you go. Goes back a fair ways. It's a callback for whenever something is meant to print to the console. So I could just hook that up to my debugging. But to be fair, I don't want all of it. I just want specific things. Because there's a lot of like plugins and shit that I have. I've had to delete a lot of their code because it gets annoying filling up my editor. But yeah, I don't want everything that goes here. Just the things that I care about, really. For some reason, this music kind of reminds me of the Chiapas theme from Fantasia Land, even though they're still very different. Can't say I've ever heard of that. Sounds, well, Fantasia Land kind of rings a bell. It means that you can just use debug.log instead, saving typing energy, but fair enough. Yeah, but, yeah, just the plugins, I don't want all their fucking things. It's just easier. It's a system I like more. Much more simple. So that works, right? So then, oh god, what have I turned off? I don't know what to turn off. Do I disable that? Does that? Fucking hell, I don't know, dude. I didn't make the hierarchy very easy to understand. But I can't change it now because then it'll fuck up all the animations. Like, that works. Okay. Let's just change one thing real quick. Set that to 100% progress. Just for the bants. I need to get some sort of plugin for my hierarchy. I want to organize some things with those headers, but I want the text to be centered. Yeah, it would be nice. I also made this like at the very start of Tank Team, I think, as well. And you know, not perfect, but I've seen Doik has a really cool looking one. I think it's a plugin, and it's like the whole bar is like colored and centered. It's really nice. But I think I'm too attached to these now. They're shit, but they're my shit, you know. I made them with my blood, sweat, and tears. Whereas I could, you know, don't import someone else's artwork. Tried from before, but I couldn't compile when using it. Or did it have like editor code in it? That wasn't, you know, if Unity edited out. Okay, so we got that, so people can log in. Then we got obviously to connect to the main menu. That's the main menu. The current working title for this is Finder Streams. No, what the streams. And then network or resource. We'll do network. We'll do this. Host a button. And in start, we'll do this. Host button dot set active resource is Finn. So only I can host. Yep, very secure. Don't know, I was too dumb at the time to figure out. We should give it a revisit. Maybe that's what you're looking for, you know. Then put the host button into there. So this will turn off the host button if you're not me. God, so many fucking errors. I assume it's because of all the just missing scripts like these. Hard to find them. I'm super busy right now. Oh, aren't we all? I keep telling myself that. I'm mentally busy. I'm not actually busy. I just don't allow myself the time. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. These are all hover buttons. Maybe this one will work. If they're not growing, that is a bit concerning though. It shouldn't break. Nothing's changed. Okay, so, and these all probably target, not that. Oh, well, actually, these three. These all target. Oh wait, this doesn't need a button. This is just a code input. Oh, actually, I can make it grow. These all target the login. Oh, I don't have a main menu script, do I? No. All right, let's make a main menu script. UI. I could just copy one from Bytewell, but honestly, probably easier to just make my own. Okay, so main menu. We need. What do we need? The code input, I guess. That should be it, actually. So start with the easy one, quit. If you want to quit, we just application.quit. Probably need a confirmation thing at some point, but CVA public void host. And we'll just do private steam. Pretty sure it's just steam.host. No, create lobby. Yeah. And then public void join. Now I can't remember if Steam codes are uints or ulongs. I think it's a uint. Shit. Steam.join requires see Steam ID, which has it's a ulong. Never mind. So if ulong.trypass code input.text out ulong code equals true, then we join with that. The code converted to a C Steam ID. And just for good measure, code input.text equals nothing. Actually, we'll just do that at the end, regardless of if it's valid or not. And that should be. Oh, and then we got we gotta wait for certain things. Maybe I can just yoink that from Byteweld. Sorry, why am I going there? I have Byteweld on my desktop. Assets, scripts, UI, main menu. Here. This is also not very optimized, but it works. And just shut that, update, whatever. don't need to check every frame, but it does make things easier. And we need, what do we need? Just put this at the top. Login parent. The waiting parent. No, what the hell? I'm stupid. The loading map parent. Are we even going to need that? Probably not. At least not for now. The connecting parent. The non-connecting parent. A timer apparently. Oh, not connecting parent. Long reference. No, Long's dead. I haven't seen that guy in forever. At least I assume he's dead. I mean, why else would he get my streams? Actually, we don't need this whole section. Don't need that. What does showing do and showing world? Oh, God. I don't remember. It's been a while. Just copy all of it. If it's open, just comment that. Alright, there we go. And then, doesn't matter. Generic parent variable. Player parent, I think that's for the UI. Main menu and world. Oh, that's for the background. Yeah, I guess we need that. Cool. So drag that onto here. Hook up the buttons. So this is main menu.host, main menu.join, and main menu.quit. We'll do some Marvel Rivals time. You've been playing that a lot, bro. Are you grinding like competitive? Player parent. Bad trash and rocket raccoons. I mean, as a shark, good luck. Good luck, bud. See how that turns out. About to make a lot of raccoons very happy. Let's create a new thing. Create a new one. Reset header. Nope, that's not header. Header. Main menu. Put that above UI. The world is this one. Login parent. It's that one. Waiting parent is that one. Connecting parent is that one. Not connecting is that one. Code is that one. And Steam is that one. Nice. It's addictive. It is very fun. Not played enough comp to get a bronze yet. Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet. Mainly because I just know that once you do, well, the game is a bit toxic. Why did that competitive sound so judgy? I'm not judging. I'm just wondering. You know? It's only logical. You play a game a lot, you're probably going to start to dive into the competitive aspect of it. I want to talk about that raccoon ultimate. It's honestly, it's one of those ultimates that like probably is actually really good, but you don't like notice it. It's not obvious. It's not like a nano boost. Because in an Anubis, you feel like you just become like 10 times more powerful because of all the effects and the sound effects and stuff like that. But like, it's quite quiet. It's quite a quiet ult, you know, even though it does like boost your damage a fair bit. More scared of Scarlet Witch primary fire than a rocket helmet. I've actually found Scarlet Witch to be just a non-threat. I've never run into a good Scarlet Witch. They're very easy to like avoid and dodge. Maybe they just don't go after me. Maybe I'm just too good. Who knows? Probably the latter. Alright, that's a thing. That happened. Turn that off. Now, what does this look like in reality? It'll turn off the world, which means the background should disappear. Probably. Yeah. Nice. Okay, the world's still there. Not good. Connects to Twitch. Which once I enable it, will allow it to. There you go. I thought it would... Why does it set the world parent? Show world. So it'll be here. Show world false. World parent. World parent should be false then. So why is world parent true? Main menu. World. What? Changing them does nothing. Is this not being run? Oh, wait, I am in a room. Right. I left on a network auto, like, start. Don't want that. I absolutely hate Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man is a real piece of shit. At least a good Spider-Man's a real piece of shit. Actually, even a bad one is just, like, annoying. They're so insanely mobile, and they're so, like, they target the backline. And, like, in this game, nobody protects the backline. Unless you've got, like, good communication. Lots of voice comms and whatever, which I don't really play with that. I don't want to talk to randos. So a lot of the time you just end up just getting shit on in the backline as a backline player. Which normally I am. I usually play Moon Knight, who's quite backline, or Healer. It's very backline. And if you don't have a way to get out of it, like Rocket Raccoon can escape pretty easily. But yeah, they swing into the speed of light, jump down, they pull towards you, or they pull you to them or something. Then they punch you, and because they have like a stack of something on you, it does like crazy damage. And then they uppercut you, and then you're probably dead. And if you're not, then they just swing out and do it again in like 10 seconds. Like they just play around their cooldowns on cooldown. There you go. No background. Showing the main menu background. Okay, the hovering is working now. Good. And if we create lobby, it disappears and we're in game. Nice. When you get stunned and then hit upwards and stunned again, then you're dead. Wait, does it stun you? I thought it was just a knockup. But does it also stun? In which case, fuck that. Iron Fist are more annoying though. Yeah, Iron Fist can also be... I play Iron Fist as like my secondary main. My first main is Moon Knight. My secondary is Iron Fist. And as an Iron Fist player, there's nothing better than a team that just doesn't know you're there. Or like they don't communicate. So like, I'll just dive in. I'll kill their healers. And if nobody turns around to deal with me, I can just get away scot-free. And the healers can't fight me. But the worst thing as an Iron Fist is a team that communicates. So you dive in on one player, and then all the other players just turn their attention to you. That's like the counter to Iron Fist. That or a stun. Because yeah, once I get focused, I can't hold my own against that many people. I think but then again, you can also stop that by teaming up with someone else. Like me and this Venom were teaming up once, and he would just dive in, take the focus, and I'd also be there. And you know, Venom doesn't do that much damage, but he is pretty unkillable. So if they're all focusing him, I can then just So they're really good like diving duo. Just characters like that. Like an Iron Fist and a Spider-Man would actually be hell, but you don't see that often because it's not very consistent damage. They're both very bursty, but not sustained damage. And you kind of need sustained damage. Yeah, Psychic Girl. Assuming that's, you're talking about, oh god, what's her name? The annoying one. The one with wings sometimes. Pink wings that come out. But yeah, that one is annoying. Psylocke? Yeah. I think it's Psylocke. Yeah, she's annoying. I think she's going to get nerfed at some point because she is a bit too strong at the moment. The grapple can stun if used to pull towards him. If he cons to you, it does not. Okay. Yeah, I've seen him like pulling like tanks off the map at like areas. I didn't know that he could pull people off. I thought you could only pull to them, but no, he can also pull people to him and then like pulls them off the map. Fucking crazy. It's like a Roadhog like hook, but just on a short cooldown. You've seen a 20-second stun someone did. It's really funny. I have not. Yeah, isn't it called Psylocke? That's why they're called Psylocke. At least I assume this is who you were talking about. If it'll ever load, god damn my fucking Google. Oh wait, Psychic. Wait, you could also be talking about Mantis. What is wrong with my internet? Okay, I can't click on the image, but this chick, clicking just does nothing for some. Okay, there you go. I thought when you said Psychic guy, I just thought of Psylocke. But I guess also Mantis fits that description. Okay. Anyway, we got that done. We got login working. Let's actually just test that in a build. You can do both depending on conditions. Oh, lovely. Just what we needed. I know he can also he can web you up, right? I've never figured out how to web people up, but you can just get, or maybe that's Penny. Maybe it's Spider-Man as well. I feel like it should be Spider-Man as well. But yeah, either way, annoying as fuck. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Nice. So it's usually not that bad. Yeah, I think it's because there's a lot of new people trying out Psylocke because they see she's quite busted. Like, she can be really busted. Ugh. I've also started to like Hawkeye. Yeah. Avian Z / Cheeks plays him a lot. Because he's always been quite good at aiming, so he always takes sniper roles, and Black Widow is just dog shit. So, next best thing is Hawkeye. Either that, or actually, because I've been playing, Raccoon a lot, or started to at least, he started to play, Winter Soldier, because that's also kind of snipery, not really, but, does a lot of damage, those shots. Just medium range. But then, yeah, the Raccoon can just give him infinite ammo, because the biggest drawback is you only get 3 shots out of your pistol. But then, yeah, with my infinite ammo, it's just, he's unkillable, dude. It's a monster. Just pocket healing him, infinite ammo. Give him a res if he dies, and he's really good at hit scans. So quite the duo. At least that's the only way I'm going to be able to win. Could play damage myself, but then I'm such a good healer, and a lot of times you get such shit healers that we win a lot more games if I play healer. I'm not bad damage, but the utility that healers bring and having a good healer on the team is unparalleled. All right, so press start. It does a thing, a CMD for some reason. And now this should be saving. Why does this not grow? I don't get that anyway. Streamer. Why is this taking so long? What the fuck? Hello? Why can't this get channel? Twitch API client does not currently exist. Why is that not being turned on? I thought that was... what I set up in Twitch to do. Wait, no, not Twitch, network to do. It should set it to active. Oh, that shouldn't be there. That should be there. The Widow and Hawkeye combo is kind of crazy. I don't know. I feel like having two snipers isn't the best. Still too much burst damage. Need like lots of sustain to, because like you get like a strange shield in there or any kind of shield and you're fucked. You know, you can't really burst through that. You need like a Punisher to just whittle it down, or a Moon Knight. How is Dev going C? Who's C? I'm F. But yeah, no, it's going good. I'm just nicking things from Bytewell basically and just putting them into this project. So right now I'm just doing the little login thing where you sign up with your Twitch or connect to your Twitch. And it's well, broken, but should be about to be fixed. How's Sundaying going? Also, Hawk, I see you keep commenting on my my TikToks, like informing people of like things not being a game. I appreciate your service. I used to do that. I used to tell everyone, every comment that asked, "Is this a game?" But like, it happened every video, and like, if they don't read the description, then they don't read the description. But thank you for picking up the job. Oh god, I need to make sure to hydrate. Wait, why is my... What the hell? Why you die? Why you die? Where's stream go? Okay. What the hell? Internet. Why internet bad? I'm dropping 10% of frames. That's not good. My bit rate is... Oh, that's fine. Well. Can you guys still hear me? Or am I dead? I think I might be dead. That doesn't... That's a high... Is that a high bit rate? I don't even know, dude. It says it's red. So I don't know what to... I don't know what to do anymore. I was wondering why my internet was being a bit slow. Oh, no, it's green again. Okay. Am I alive again? Did I survive? Can anyone hear me? Show me a sign, people. Show me a sign. I think I'm alive. Might be insane stream delay now. Hello? I'm actually dead. What the hell? I'm a ghost. They can't hear me. All right. Well, if they can't hear me, now's my time to vent my feelings and frustrations. Time to start chatting shit about Leaf. So that Leaf guy, man. I mean, honestly, fucking hell. Playing Marvel Rivals. Imagine. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Null reference. Oh, goody. Network.awake. What do you mean? What? What do you mean null reference? What the fuck's a null reference? Bigfoot exists because he ate my ass and called me a bitch. Hell yeah. Preach. Oh, yeah, why is this being weird? Okay, so what's fine there? What? Fine. Build again. How's it going? Wait, can you hear me, Dharma? Stream's really wonky, yeah. It do. You might have to refresh the page. It should be good now. It's gone back to green bars, but it does fuck it up. So sometimes it needs a restart. Anyway, hi, Cryptic. I can hear you. Okay, that was like, 20 seconds. So stream delay is probably quite bad. Stream delay usually gets quite bad when my internet lags out for it. Even if it gets better, it sets it back a bit. What is this null reference? Bullshit. What's null referencing? That's just missing. Don't care about that. Couldn't find that. Oh. Network awake. It doesn't say where network awake is fucking up though. Oh wait, it's in at IRC on enable. Oh goody. And yeah, the directory not being found isn't good. That's no bueno. This shit. And my keyboard's American. Good shit. Good shit. Okay. We still see you just discovered time travel. Oh god. Yeah. Is this what it feels like to be light? You know? Or I guess planets that are just far away from us. How we see them as they were in the past, but not as they currently are. You guys are seeing me as I was, but not as I am. With food for thought right there. When you guys see me, that's not me talking right now. That was me talking 10 seconds ago. Or 20 in some cases. Weird. Trippy. No wonder it's hard to have conversations through Twitch. Guess what if this is just fucking up here, what if I just yoink this and put it in start instead? Maybe that'll do something. The ability where it gets is just Hawkeye's ult. Well, the one thing that AVNC's been complaining to me about is Hawkeye's ult. He says it's absolutely dog shit. And I guess compared to a lot of the other ults in the game, it is pretty shit. Like you can just shoot like traces of people or something. When most of the time they're out in the open anyway. Doesn't help you land your shots more or do more damage. Bye, Leaf. God, now I just want to play Marvel Rivals. Come on, you. Come on. God, I wonder how many seconds of my life has just been spent staring at this little fucking rectangle. Because that's 50 seconds of my life gone. What did I do in that 50 seconds? I stared at this bar. But then imagine that thousands and thousands of times over years. Yeah, adds up, dude. I'm gonna say it's like a third of my time. No, actually, no, maybe a quarter to a fifth of my time. It's probably been spent staring at this. Marvel Rivals stream when? I don't know, dude. Whenever I play games, people get angry at me. Not actually angry, but you know, it's not what I'm known for. And also, I kind of suck, so I don't really make good content when it comes to playing games. Okay, still null referencing like a little bitch, but not even sure what this is or where this is coming from. And why are you null referencing? What the fuck? Null reference, but it's Twitch setup. What the fuck? What's null referencing? I don't get it. Oh, my brain. We're gonna have to do some debugging. I mean, I assume it's the Twitch API client isn't turning on. So we get to the connecting to Twitch part. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just do this. A B C. We can give the result of the that. Oh my god, I can't type. D. If we get this far. E. Let's try that. I had issues a while back where I had to sit there for 15 minutes at a time waiting. Sheesh. I don't think I've ever had it. Oh, actually, that's a lie. Actually, that's not a lie. I don't think I've ever had a build or a compile take 15 minutes. Once it goes over 5 minutes, I know there's just a problem in Unity, and I restart and then do it again, and it's completely fine. The only times I've ever had like 15-minute things is when it's like recreating the library folder if I deleted it or something. I just said folder in such an American way. Dear God. Doing that every single time I change a line of code got annoying real fast. Yeah, it does, dude. Hi, Doig. Kaz told me to come see what you're up to. Oh no, spoilers! Spoilers! Don't look. Don't look. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to fix bugs that Unity isn't really telling me why they're bugging. So now I got to figure it out with good old fashioned debugging. Darn tootin'. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you up to? How's Mirror? Still being a pain in the ass? Because it is for me. Who would have knew ripping out one system from one project and putting it to another? That doesn't, immediately work. Who would have thunk? Apparently not me. One of my exams, I somehow spent 10 minutes compiling on an AI model. Others only took 1 minute to compile. Mine did 3 for some reason. Sounds like a skill issue. He's gone full content machine. I have. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but what I'm working on. But I am going full content mode. Mostly shorts / TikToks. I've realized I kind of suck at long form. I mean, you see my history. Actually, I unlisted them. They only got like a couple hundred my long form, and then I did this little experimentation thing. So I've been doing my Actually, no, I think TikTok's a better example of this. I've been doing my little day one of adding things to my feature, coming. All that thing. Look at this, from the beginning, 7K, 5K, 6K, 5K. Not great numbers. Then I upload a highlight from one of my Twitch streams, 18K. So non-pre-recorded, did really well. And the others just did shit. And then I go back to doing normal stuff, 3K. This is the one that I made things a bit snappier. And it performed even worse than my other ones. And then I tried again, and this time I'll do a highlight of one of my streams. 48K. And then 13K. And this one also I did the test again to see if opening on an SAO menu helps boost it. And it yeah. So you can see I immediately do the SEO menu, and boom, decent numbers. This one didn't immediately open with the SEO menu. Takes a little bit for me to get into it, like 5 seconds. So still waiting. So I did it here, so it's not like an instant grab, and this one performed worse. So like there seems to be a pattern. I'm figuring it out. So yeah, now I'm kind of well, I'm trying something else. Which I can show you. Well, for the most part, but it would take 15 minutes again, about an hour later. I think your project might be sick. Yeah, what's this? Okay, it gets to C. It gets to. I can't actually show you. Never mind. It's dead. It's fucked. It gets to C and then it errors. So somewhere here is erroring. Why is this erroring? It ran to completion, so it was successful getting the user, but then it null references, and it doesn't say where exactly, just somewhere in this coroutine. So it's either this or this, and it's a null reference, so it's not even like out of range, so I don't think it's that. So it's either this is null, or this is null, or this is null. So now we have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm trying to show you what I'm working on. It's erroring right now, so I can't really. I mean, I could show you it in the editor, but I want it to be full screen, nice and, you know. I'm getting there, Doig. It's called build up. Okay, let's just figure out what the error is here. Wait, when is this actually happening? Connecting happens in. Wait, when does connect happen? Wait, when does this even get called? Oh god. I think this gets called in an animator? Maybe? Oh, who knows, dude. Oh wait, maybe it's this. Maybe this is happening too early. Oh. Wait a sec. No. Yeah? No. What? Bye, and he's gone. Oh, there he goes. I wanted to thank you for putting it in a gun. I added one into my own setup as well, and I love it. Right? Guns are the best. I mean, everyone always asks me to add guns, and well, seems they went wrong. All right, let's try that. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Ads, damn. Imagine not being subbed. Imagine. Couldn't be me. Literally, because I'm a tier 3 sub to my own channel. Apparently. Close that. Why the fuck? Let's just double check I haven't screwed anything up. I mean, all the references are there. Yeah, they're all there. Is there a way to turn off redeems through code? Trying to work that out now. There is. The only issue, at least that I've found, is you can't control through code channel point redeems that someone else created. So if you just went into the Twitch website and created a channel point like that, the code won't be able to edit that. Even if it's using your account and you were the one logged in on Twitch that did it, it won't let you do it. So I had this problem with the refund redeem where it would refund every single channel point redeem. So you have to, or at least how I had fixed it, was you have to create the channel points through code, because then for some reason it's like, yep, you now own this, you can edit this, and then when you can edit things, you can turn it off, turn it on, refund it, or whatever. So I made like just a little helper script up here or something that would run a coroutine that would go through all the channel point redeems, and if it didn't currently exist, it would create it. You can then tweak it in the app, like you can then edit it once it's created through the app or through like the website, but just that initial creation has to be done by the code. It's really weird. I don't know why they do it like that. But that's the system. Okay, come on. Get to the bottom of this shit. So, round to completion. Okay, the third one is null. What's null? Why is this null? How? What? What the fuck? So that's C, which is this one. Round to completion. Oh, I know, it's the second. The data's null. Why is data null? What do you mean data's null? Oh, yeah, I did. And then it null references, yeah, because why is this null? Fucking the thing that the plugin that I used for this recently updated, so maybe that's why. Oh, I don't know, dude. None of this makes sense. I mean, it probably does, and I'm probably just stupid, but okay. So it's not receiving any data. Good to know. In which case I can just put another check. This isn't going to fix anything. Result.data not equal to null. Or data not equal to null. And returned ID dot result dot data dot length greater than 0. That at least will tell us when it's failing. It won't fix it, but it'll let us know. Probably a security thing. True. But it's weird because, like, when you create the channel point as your account, as, well, for me, Findustries, I create the channel point, redeem, through the website, and then I try and access it with my bot, which is my account, Findustries. It's like, yeah, you're not the same person. Because it's the same account. So, like, I don't get why you have to create through code. It's just a bit odd. You know, I thought the same account would be the same security level or whatever, you know? You could hack the OAuth. True. You make a good point. Why isn't this working? Fuck. My only guess is this is like trying to connect before it's like ready. Debug.log connect that bitch. And while we're at it, we're just going to turn off this. No, actually, we do want to set it active. Let's see. Now, the editor and the build should be the same. I did make it different, just, you know, so you don't want to connect to Twitch every single time you play the project in editor mode. But you do always want it to play in a build mode. So the app can only interact with things it itself has created, prevents it from messing with things outside of its scope. They probably do have a reason. The people at Twitch are smarter than me, so. Okay. Oh, now we're getting the null reference, and I can backlog it. Wait. Oh, it's erroring here. Wait, this is null? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, let's just go up a bit. Let's see what's going wrong here. Unauthorized client ID is missing. Well, that's not good. Hold on. Where's streamer? Why does this get deleted? Hold on. I'm seeing some shenanigans going on here. Client streamer just dies. I'm clicking on it now. It just dies. Why does it get deleted? What? There's no code deleting it. Why is... It's not a singleton, is it? Oh my god. Okay, well that explains, yeah. Right. How am I gonna fix that? This just gets deleted by probably not even my own code. Wait, is there anything that destroy? No, nothing that destroys in here. How am I even going to debug this? Could create a little test. And this could maybe help find when it gets destroyed. So on destroy debug.log. Right. And then if I just attach that to this. Maybe. Oh, actually, wait a sec. It won't be in Twitch setup. It'll be in main menu. Oh, I don't know. Let's just try that. It probably is like a singleton thing, right? No, it's definitely a singleton thing. Because there are two. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I can't backlog it. Damn it. Right. I think I know why though. I think these are both off by default though, so like I don't know why they would both be turned on. That's what she said. Edit. Destroy. No? You're not singleton? I would assumed you were a singleton. Oh, it is. Singleton instance. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting to the... So one is getting turned on, then the other's getting turned on. That's not good. We want both of them to just be off. So why are they being turned on? And only one of them gets turned on at the start. So... That would be a network. Would it be a network? No, Twitch setup. Stream apparent. Unless I've just signed things up wrong. Because yeah, that should turn on, or that should turn on, but never both. So debug.log turn on is streamer. And if we see this message more than once, then that's the problem. Maybe we're connecting twice somewhere. God, these fucking errors. I think that's because they're missing scripts. Because I have just yoinked all the code from one project to another. So there's a lot of missing stuff. Okay, it's dead. I only see it once. Okay, well, let's just try and fix these bugs one at a time. This... network. Oh, God. So much if I can... I'm getting that. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I'm just solving the mystery that is my game. Okay, like, what is this? Fucking... Oh, God, that's going to lag me out, isn't it? Or just not do anything. God, why? Come on. No, I promise it's cool-ish. I mean, it's not that cool, but... Guys, you summoned him too early. You summoned him too early. Or probably at literally the worst possible time to summon him. Why is it enabling? Wait, what if I do the same thing but on enable? Enable. And also the name. So we can figure out when that one is being enabled and the other is being enabled. Because, yeah, viewers shouldn't be enabled. Unless it wasn't. Am I just dumb? I actually am. Wait, I might be dumb. Am I dumb? Wait, I'm not dumb. Wait. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hang on a second. Yeah, this isn't even enabled. If I do, it's going to delete itself. What's the instance? All right, that's it. There's a third instance this whole time. I've been. Oh. Ooh, fuck this up. Where's the third instance? Who's the third instance? There's another sneaky bastard around here. It's one of you. How do I access the instance? Is it public? It's protected. Let's just make the public. Fuck it. I don't care. Singleton instance of Twitch API client. Might as well put this in here. Update if. Actually, we'll just debug.log. Twitch API client. Just use that. .instance. Let's find this little shit. Play. Or compile. I'm getting angry now. I'm getting vengeful. What's happened to me? Right, play. I forgot to add the test script. Shit. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so it does all the fucky, and then test. You. Who are you? Where did you come from? Why do you just get created? It's not even existing in the scene. Otherwise, I'd still be selecting it right now. A new instance just gets created from fucking thin air. How does that happen? Why does that happen? Okay. Let's, why does instance get set to something? Create or get instance. Okay. I'm starting to see something. Okay. So something is trying to get this instance, and it doesn't exist at the time because it's disabled. So then it creates a new one. If I change that, how much is going to break? A few things. Anything that I care about though. Badge manager, emote manager. Where's the client? Here. You. On enable. If get or create. What? It's killing itself. Well, now none of this makes sense. There's a prevent new instance bull, is there? Where does that get set? Or is that just something? That's only in quitting. Oh, that's to stop it from creating an instance when you close the thing. Right. Yeah. So that, I don't think that's meant for, I mean, I could prevent new instances. Oh, but then if I do set that to true, it's always just going to return false. So it won't even return the thing it's... Why don't they just do this? You know what? Oh, you know, I'm just... This is probably just going to break everything. Oh, I know. What's this? Yeah. Wait, what's the point of getting this? Yeah, that's just the same thing. Okay, screw it. We're just overriding their code. Who cares if it breaks? That's actually. Oh shit! Wait. What did I change? Twitch get or create instance get. It's right there. Save. Okay. Now that. Oh god. Right. Sure. Hold on. What? Oh, I undid. Right. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. Yeah. No, to be fair, neither am I. You don't need to read all of them. You just need to read like a couple of them. All right. Now, it's just not going to delete itself. It's not creating or getting instance. Okay. Streamer's still alive. It's there. It's there. And it's alive. How hard was that? Fuck you, code. All right. We're in. Now I can build. All right. So, as I was saying, content season. Actually, wait, before I do that, let's just revert the things I changed for testing. This. Get rid of that. Fuck. Yeah. Nice. Coding is over my head. You made that code your bitch. Yeah, it's kind of funny. To somebody that doesn't know coding, like, this probably looks complex. But somebody that knows coding, I just look like an idiot. So, yeah, it's funny, just the different perspectives. Normies think you're a genius, and people that know what they're doing think you're an idiot. Luckily, there's a lot more normies than there are people who know what they're doing. Guys, this is why I tell people, if I can do it, literally anyone can do it. Because I'm as brain dead as they come. Honestly, the only difference between me and someone else is that I am insanely stubborn / passionate. Like, I've been doing Unity every single day, pretty much. Every single day that I can, that I'm allowed to, and I don't have other obligations, I've been doing Unity. Because I'm so stubborn and so dedicated and so passionate to my craft of games and making them that I just don't give up. And I brute force like most of the stuff. I even if I can't do it, I can't give up. I won't. I can't allow it. My brain won't allow me to give up, which I think is what sets me apart. So like, I'm not any smarter than anyone else. I'm just incredibly stubborn and motivated and passionate. Yeah. It's like anyone can do it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gifted by being talented at coding. I just, yeah. ADHD does, probably make it a bit harder though. Still not impossible though. I'm about to ban you from my Twitch channel. Wow. Whoa. Twitch channel, that's fine. I don't wake up before 3 p.m. anyway. But YouTube VODs. Actually, no. I watch the Twitch VODs, not the YouTube VODs. Because your YouTube VODs come out like a day after. And I can't wait that long. So I go straight to the source. Anyway, it's built. Play. If you ban me from the Twitch VODs, I will murder you. Alright. Okay. Yep. I still don't know what that null reference is. I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist. There we go. Alright. Host. So, this is what you've been waiting for. Let me get my thing. I'm going to have to turn up the sensitivity on this. Hoppa. Yeah, if you can hear everything in my room now, I do apologize. Oh, where are my fucking controls? There my controls. Okay, where's the button? There's the button. Alright, so, new thing that I'm doing is the streams are going to look like this now. Obviously, well, maybe not obvious, but, actually, wait, is this connected to Twitch? Hold up. Oh, it is. Wait, why can't I see that? Wait, somebody else say something in Twitch? Let me just see if this is working. Hello? I see Hawkoma's thing down there, but it's not on my... Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's working. Cool. It's just so I can read Twitch chat. Oh, he said something in Twitch, like the actual... Oh, you're very funny. You're very funny. Anywho, yeah, so the streams are now going to be vertical resolution. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. The only reason I'm doing a vertical resolution is because, well, when I had, like, the full screen, you see how the background's blurred to make me stand out more? When that's, like, everywhere, you know, there's things over there, things over there, people were saying it was hurting their eyes. But then when I made it vertical, they were like, oh, yeah, it doesn't hurt as much anymore. So that's why we're vertical resolution. Plus, I guess it kind of helps because then I can always see what's going to be in frame and what's not. So it helps, you know, helps me make the just get better angles and whatever for the TikTok. So yeah, that's the plan. Just building around shorts. I can't go above this line. Not that you guys can see it, but above this line on my screen, as like I've darkened it to show this is where the captions go, so I don't have anything content-wise going on where the captions are. And also down there, don't go below a certain area because that's where like all the description, the bio, and the profile, and a little bit this way as well. There's like a little cube here that I have on my screen, and this is obviously there's like the profile picture there, the like button there, you know, things like that. What's the difference between the left and the right? Well, let's see if you can figure it out. What is the, I mean, to be fair, you don't have anything on the right to compare against. But I don't know. For example, Skara would be on the right. Okay, never mind. Hawkoma ruined it. Yeah, it's the alphabet. It's based on the first letter of your name. A through M goes here, and N through Z goes here. And basically, it's because the guild system was so popular. In Byte World, everyone loved the division, the competition between different things. I thought I'd add. Oh, speaking of the devil, there. Yeah, Skara would be on the right. He is part of the second half. He's part of Right Chat. That's his group, his faction, and then Left Chat is apparently everyone else. So yeah, but that division creates a lot of drama and a lot of like just funny moments, really. But yeah, anywho, and then yeah, I've got my hands, and I'm using an asset now. Before I've done kind of my own custom VR setup, which literally just makes my hands follow a point. And while I kind of have done the same thing, I've used an asset to get physics involved. So if you see this table, if I just back it up a bit, this table, if I get my hand, and I'm just gonna keep moving it down, and like eventually it'll hit the table, and look, you see it just stops. Even though my hand is still going down in real life, I'm almost touching the ground now. My hand is still there on the table, and then if I come back up, you know, it gets hit. And look at that. Do you see? I don't know if you can kind of see that, but like my fingers kind of like wave. There's like a little bit of lag, which is quite cool. It's basically just a very physicsy based thing. So like, and the physics is just a lot better in this one. This is quite a heavy bite. I need to reduce their mass, but yeah. It's all very physicsy based, which means that I can do things like pull levers and stuff, and my hand will fit around the thing. Oh shit! I should demonstrate it. It has auto finger positioning as well. Do I have a lump on my finger? What the fuck? In VR? Interesting. But yeah, lots of physicsy things. And yeah, it's all going to take place in here with different backgrounds, and it's quite nice because obviously only a little vertical resolution. I can just make the like I made this background. This is just 6 like tree things. It already looks pretty good, like, and the blurring effect and everything, and the outlines as well. I made it so there's outlines on the trees and this. I used to have outlines on me and the bites, but the bites I think are a bit too small. That like the outline kind of blurs a lot of stuff. So I removed outlines on the bites, and I removed outlines on myself to make myself stand out even more. And basically, yeah, I'm just going to be doing highlights. Going to do them like every stream or every other stream. Depends how often I stream. But yeah, it's basically just focusing everything around making shorts and TikToks. because that's what's worked for me in the past. And right now, I need to do things that work. And yeah, the physics stuff is cool. Yeah, you should see it. Well, okay, I can rebuild real quick. With an object to grab, because the finger positioning is the coolest part of this. This whole reason I bought the asset. What are you trying to say there, Tanta? What are you trying to say there? Okay, so look, all you have to do is create like a cube. Make it smaller, maybe. Only see the cube, because the cube isn't myself or a byte, it has an outline. A black outline. Shrink that down, put on a rigid body and a grabbable script. The only annoying thing is I have to work around their grabbable thing, but it's so flexible and customize it relatively easy. Alright, there we go. We build. Save. But now in a tiny window. Yeah, so like I can obviously add some things, because now I have like, I'm only using a third of the screen space. The other 2/3 goes to chat, but that could also be for other cool things. So I can make it so, I don't know, I could set up a FaceTiming system. So like somebody's like byte will slide in and cover up left chat. And if I'm having like a FaceTime conversation or something, like that's a lot of real estate that could be used for stuff. Like it doesn't have to be used for the chat. The chat's just the base thing, but like I could put more things on it or overlay it when needed for different features. And then you'd edit shorts based on what's shown within the frame. Yeah, pretty much. Like because I can see the frame myself. I'd know exactly what's going into the short, what can be visible. A lot of the times when I'm like trying to find a good angle, and like back when I was doing VTuber stuff or the VR byte or player thing, I wouldn't know if what would be captured, and like I'd have to move it around to try and get everything in frame, and I wouldn't know how wide the frame is, and like if that's in it, if that's not. But now, you know, I can just easily see it. If I make it a part of the stream, if I make it a feature, then that could work, you know. Streaming directly to TikTok is fun, and you're only going to send the vertical format stuff. Yeah, so I've already set it up, and we did a little test earlier through YouTube and TikTok just to make sure it's working. And yeah, it lines up perfectly. The aspect ratio is perfectly lined up. So it would be perfect for TikTok. I wonder if there's like, if you can live stream on YouTube in the shorts format. I mean, you probably can. Also, I have no idea why this sometimes does this. It just has infinite errors. Then other times when you build it, it doesn't. No idea what's going on there. All right, then we host again. Where's the box? The fuck? Where's the box? Oh, motherfucker. Why is the box not there? Oh, fuck's sake. Bear with me. The world gets disabled, but the box wasn't in the world. So it just fell through. No. It's just so in the main menu, I can have a different background to what would normally be the VR background. It's like in Byte World, when you open it, it has like the islands and stuff in the background. Well, maybe this build will not have the infinite errors. Nope, still got infinite errors. Good shit. Connect to Twitch. Cool. Nice that the animations all still work. There we go. Box. Alright, don't push it off, Finn. Don't push it off. Keep your hands away. Turn up the sensitivity. Alright, box. Just put these away so when I snap close, I don't punch it off. So yeah, look at this. Oh, you see that? You see how the fingers just like figure out the position automatically? I didn't have to set up anything. I just got a cube, and this works for any model. And look, you see like the physics. I'm pulling my hands apart right now. Oh, at a certain point, there's like a break limit that you can change the thing on, that it will eventually like break apart. But like, yeah, I can like two-hand things. Look how sick that is. It's awesome. Caveman. And it obviously, yeah, works with these guys. Or other physics objects. I think this guy's quite heavy, so... Oh wait, I just realised that. I still have this on toggle. It should be default, but Haven't got that far. Caveman, unga bunga, unga bunga. So I think this could be quite a good TikTok, and I really, one of the main things I really just like is the background blur. I think it's so good because it puts so much focus on me. It makes the scene colorful, right, without losing me into the background at all. So I can make it whatever, and just the blurriness is just wait. How do I? Mwah. French kiss, chef's kiss. Cheers. Anyway, you get the point. Look how sick that is. Might need to get rid of the highlight because the highlight's visible on stream, which can, it's a bit jarring. We're eating bite tonight, yeah. So well, I'm trying to set up the player right now. He can rotate around, but when he moves, well, he's a bit fast at the moment, so he just does end up pinging off the table. But work in progress. Oh. Wait. Shit. So you can kind of juggle. Basically, the physics is just great. And I didn't have to do any of it. It cost me like 80 quid though. 80 quid for this asset. Which, well, it's good investment, I hope. Dude, I just keep throwing money at my problems. Hope, and then I move on to the next one, 100 quid for fucking Bite World. Actually, I think it was $100, so only like 80 quid. But for the Bite World Steam page and stuff. But yeah, I think it's worth it. There was another asset I also bought that was also 80 quid right after this that was also necessary. I don't remember what it was though. Oh, it's probably necessary. It must have been. I was willing to fork out 80. But you've got to spend your Twitch money on something, or the Tank Team money on something. But that's why I quite like. I made Tank Team for free, and it has funded all of this stuff for me to then better my streams and things. So it's great that they're like helping each other. Wouldn't have been able to do this without Tank Team. Yeah, I could just play with like the hand positioning all day. It's just so much fun, and having like after years of having my own shitty physics where like it doesn't matter where the hand positions is, like this would go through my hand right now. But because I'm a shit coder, not very good at physics. But now look at that. I can push my hand up. That's awesome. Oh yeah, this is my box. And then the actual thing that's going to be going on is down here is where obviously all the players are going to be. And I want to give them something to do, kind of like in Bite World. Give them something to do because otherwise they'll just annoy me. So give them the option to do something else. So, because if I had nothing, 100% of the time is just going to be annoying me. Whereas if I add something else to do, only 50% of the time is going to be annoying me. So I was thinking just have like along the edges off screen, so it doesn't like take up real estate. But off screen, pick up like packages, crates, and depending on what the package crate is, take it to somewhere else, also slightly off screen, and place it into there, and that gets you a point for your team. Teams are going to be based on skin color now, so instead of like creating guilds, you choose a skin color at the start, and that's the faction you're going to be a part of for the rest of the game. I'll make it like maybe an expensive channel point redeem or something to change. I don't want people to just be able to change on a whim, but give them the option. And then you take it, you put it in the right place. If you put it in the right place, you get points for your team, and then in the background or somewhere down here, or maybe just in the UI, so it doesn't take up real estate as well. Have the points, and then that's just something for them to do and be competitive about. That's the thought behind it, at least. And then that's racist fin. Well, that's also why I added it. Create division based on race / skin color, because in Byte lore they are incredibly racist. That is official Findustries law. The Bytes are very racist. So the yellow Bytes don't like the red Bytes, and the red Bytes don't like the blue Bytes, and they're all very evil little shits. Despite their cute demeanor and appearance, they are monsters. So yeah. So we won't call it racism. It's Byteism. There was I don't know. I could create some like. Some law, the Great Byte Civil War. Maybe now is a time of peace. Maybe now all the races have come together, which is why they're all not murdering each other. But there's still some competition, Oh I mean, I would say don't clip it, but honestly, there's worse clips out there of me. So honestly, anything to distract from the other ones. I'm pretty sure there's one of me wooing, so I'd rather have the racism one out there than the Actually, you know what my most viewed clip is on Twitch? It's the one where I say that the stream needs more domestic terrorism. That's my most viewed clip. So, can't be much worse. It's great to see the paperback head back. Yeah, I do miss it. It's me, you know, little bite guy. He tries his best, but he's not me. It feels good to be back in the scuff model, even though it is really scuffed. But it's like, you know, everyone gets like new models and things, but I don't know. I can't ever part with this model. It's become too much a part of me. But yeah, this is what streams are going to be. Me sitting here just talking to you guys, with the players doing whatever the players do, and I don't know, when things happen, you can give me items and I can do things with them, and I'm keeping it very simple now as well. I'm dialing it all back instead of lots of different locations and things like that. I'm keeping it as just a guy in front of a camera yapping for a couple of hours. Maybe the background changes every stream, but like only at the start, just for continuity's sake. Don't want it changing, you know, multiple times per stream. Same with the suit thing. That's why I turned off the suit redeems, because continuity-wise, making videos, having your suit change color makes it feel like a completely different like stream. If it's not like explained, so my brain is just complete like, would this work for TikTok mode rather than would this make a good feature? Because like, while changing suits would be a good feature and a fun feature to add, it's not good for content. So yeah, can't they just be cannibals or something? But they don't eat. They don't have mouths, you know. So robots, isn't it? They like pine cones. That's a cute thing. You know, that's the redeeming quality. I think you should have mixed VR with Byteworld. I was contemplating it, but Byteworld has a lot of colliders and things to render, and the biggest issue I've had through my entire VR experience is frame rate dropping and performance issues. And if I did that with Byteworld, yeah, I'm pretty sure my headset would implode. But this scene, there is literally myself, which is about 20,000 polygons or vertices or something. This desk, which I don't know how many it has, but it can't be that many. And then those trees in the background. And like, this is the full scene. You know, there's not much more to it. And there doesn't need to be much more to it. It's simple as usually better. So it's insanely well optimized, and that makes life so much easier, especially when it comes to development. Like, fixing frame rate issues, never great. You always have to compromise on certain things to optimize. But I would like to. It would be fun if I was just a giant guy overseeing the whole Byteworld. But then again, that is just turning to the previous thing that I did, which was just on an island. And that didn't last, so yeah, we'll see how long this one lasts. But I've come to a realization in recent streams that, like, this is just what I do. I hop between projects on a whim, and like, yeah, I can't avoid it anymore. So I now am embracing the fact that I change my ideas just every other stream, making it sort of part of my content, I guess, part of my brand. Even though it was my New Year's resolution 2025 to commit to one project and stick with it, it might have been a bit, you know, hasty. Didn't think it through, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been working on, and I'm currently working on, and well, I've got the VR the thingy, because obviously I got to have this. If I don't have this, then, you know, I lose my hook. But yeah, I just need to add, obviously, well, I don't know what else is left. I think I just need to add players being able to do player things, some integration. So I was thinking, like, sort of when people follow or raid, it drops down like the crates that the guys like to sort, but like higher value ones. So you're going to want to try and go for the higher value crates to sort and get your team points. So like, and like, I don't know, on a raid it drops down one crate per viewer. Maybe a sub could be little gift crates that, I don't know, cost 5 instead of 1. Things like that. Basically just try and make it very minimal. Don't want anything too flashy for raids or follows or whatever. Because once again, I'm in TikTok brain mode. A raid would sort of interrupt the flow of if I was in the middle of something, it would interrupt that flow. So I think something a bit more discreet, like that. And that's also why I made it so you have to grab things off the side, because if everything just fell from the top, then I'd have little bits just falling past my face while I was trying to do the content, whatever it may be. So trying to keep this area, this bit here, down, like the brown bit and below. That's where all the little things can go on, because nobody really looks down there. The main thing that people look at when they're on TikTok is like in the middle usually, and that's where I'll be, uninterrupted, unblocked. Nobody can just run in front of the camera now, like they have been doing in Byte World. It's completely clear, and yeah, should be exciting. But yeah, I just got to figure out what to do with the space down here, because this isn't that big. Like, it ends right here and right here, just so it forces people to stay within view of the camera. The only thing I'm worried about is if people are standing here and they do something funny or entertaining, or like that's needed as part of the content, because this bit here is where the overlay comes into play. It's the only part of the overlay that's visible in this middle area. Like the top and the bottom are fine because it's out of range, but yeah, this bit here, a little bit annoying. But that's TikTok's UI, so, and Shorts UI. They all use the same fucking UI. Anywho, what? Oh, my brain. Oh. Op. I think you could get really meta with it. Has a bit of a Chao Garden Ant Farm vibe to it. Well, it is. Yeah, I think it's kind of surprising how like similar Bytes and Chows are, and also the pets that the Bytes can collect as well. I did actually base a lot of the Chao Gardens or the pet system stuff off Chao Gardens. Also, was the meta was that meta a joke? Oculus meta face? No, okay, never mind. You need to get a haptic feedback suit and wear it during stream. Oh god, I was thinking full body at one point, but then I just remembered how painful that is in my current setup. The amount of interference there is. Oh wait, I just realized. Sorry, I'm on max max sensitivity right up to the microphone. There we go. And yeah, chat died. That's a problem I need to fix, but I think I found the solution, or at least I found it early in the stream. And all I have to do is apparently just disable IRC and then re-enable IRC. It's as simple as that. I just need a way to sort of detect when it does a disconnect. And I think I know a way. Or maybe I could make it so if anyone notices the chat disconnects, then someone can just type, I don't know, exclamation mark reconnect or something, and it'll reconnect for me. Or could just do every like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Something like that, you know? Keep it easy. Keep it simple. But anywho, so yeah, that's that. You should also see the levers and things. Or is it lever? Which one do we say as Brits? Lever or lever? But, well, whichever one. They're pretty freaking cool. Yeah, what do I need to do next? What's on the Trello? So analytics. Oh, analytics for TikTok and YouTube. So I want to be able to, I'm storing like, view accounts and things like that from Twitch. I also need to store that from YouTube and TikTok. And I think YouTube is quite limited on what you can find out. I think the only thing you can get is the messages. And a YouTube chat message has the channel, not important, the type. Oh, to be fair, it has like super chat and stuff. Members, milestones, gifting, and that's it. Banning event, maybe. Interesting. Does it then? Oh, it also has membership, moderator, verified. I assume that just means like a YouTube partner. Will the black bars stay like this? Well, not the black bars specifically. There'll be something probably a bit nicer looking than just pure black bar, but though the area is going to stay the same. You could just do a ping pong check. I mean, I would if I could and knew how, but it's an asset I'm using for the Twitch part of it, and I'm pretty sure it does anyway. It's got like it has like a thing that checks that it's connected, but it doesn't reconnect the IRC aspect of it. Like it connects the main API client, but not the IRC bit. Like this reconnects, but this doesn't. So I have to merge the two somehow. So we could get what do we care about tracking? I think super chats and super stickers. Membership as well. Don't really care about. Actually, no, banning is already tracked, but I can just share the same Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok banning / timing out, whatever it's called. Yeah, I might have to redesign. I think I'm going to have to redesign my analytics, and that is going to take a while because it's not really designed very well for like multi-streaming. So, because I'll show you what they currently look like. It's like every stream is formatted like this, and like when you read this, you can't really tell what the fuck any of this means. Like, what does that 0 relate to? I have the titles up here, but then you have to count along how many it's along, and then count along here how many it's along. So it'd be nice if there was this was formatted in a better way. And I know a way to do it. I have a nice system. Like this is probably going to create smaller file sizes by not having extra information, but no, this needs some updating. You familiar with Castlehead? I know of him. I know he used to go out with Code Miko, and I saw him on Code Miko streams every now and then, I think. I know he sings. I know he kind of looks like Archer. But then that's the extent of my knowledge. But yeah, what about him? Also, I know he's British. Big important factor there. So yeah, I think I split this up into this. This will be like Twitch, and then I have a YouTube section here. Because something else I just realized, usernames. Synth Drake on Twitch might not necessarily be Synth Drake on YouTube or TikTok. So I'm gonna have to separate, like put like a prefix for the usernames based on which platform it's on. Oh, that's gonna be fun. He was an initial influence on me when I started building VTuber stuff. Did you ever like get in contact with him? Or were you just a fan? Wait, does he still stream? I haven't seen him in like his stream in a while. Mildly. See, Doy's too cool to be a fan. Castlehead. Oh, he's literally live right now. Damn. Yeah, I like his backgrounds. It is kind of, yeah, similar. It's just a 2D version, I guess. Yeah, I've never actually like stayed for a stream. Mostly just like seen VOD clips and things. PC, I track everything. I track all the emotes that are used, all the followers, or the follower. Wait. Oh, that's fish and wait a I got okay. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That name. It's a crossover episode. Look, Fish and Ships. Damn, Fish and Ships 33. I didn't know you rolled like that. This is when he followed. Oh, it's all starting to fall into... Because I was wondering, like, who the fuck is Fish and Ships? There's that guy there. What's he referencing? I don't... He's not doing anything. He's just standing there. Nothing happens. Why is he mentioning Fish and Ships? Oh, who knows, dude. Anywho. The reason I bring it up is I think he's got a good lore hook. Reformed supervillain streams on Twitch as part of his redemption shtick, and I think your Findustries avatar guy is ripe for a good lore hook. How does he, like, convey that? Does he have, like, is it in, like, I know most people in their, like, Twitch bios, they put, like, oh, I'm a hellhound from outer space living on Earth trying to bring joy and happiness to the world. But, like, how does he do it? Or is it in his bio as well? Because I wonder what, like, a good way of, like, conveying that story is. Because you can't sum it up, like, if you want to have, like, good, interesting lore, it can't just be a few lines. You got to have lore, you know? So I've always kind of wondered, and I've always liked lore. I've never settled on anything really. There's like I have little bits and pieces. Bites being racist. What's underneath the mask. Yeah, things like that. But I've never actually settled on anything. Pine cones. Where does Tank Team come into it? You know, technically they're bites. So why are they fighting each other in tanks? Actually, no, I'll do this analytics stuff off stream. It's going to take a while. And I'm getting hungry. And we're almost hitting the 3-hour mark, so I'd rather just sit and chat in my last few moments. Let's just get rid of these. Let's just clean up a bit. Honestly, I should probably just put the headset back on. Fuck it. I'm gonna give myself some more shapes to just play around with. Give myself a sphere. Grabbable. Boom. Keep myself on it. I need like a complicated shape just to really test the system. We'll do. Actually, we'll add a mesh collider. After we choose a different mesh, let's try a cylinder. Mesh collider has to be convex because it's a rigid body. We'll also do what's an interesting mesh that we can really test the bounds. I mean, because it's a convex collider, it might actually be based on the collider, so if it's convex, it's going to really fuck it up. A Sims gem. Oh, that's a cosmetic, right? Maybe a pipe. This is interesting. Need to reset the mesh collider. Or just reapply it. There we go. We'll see if actually. I think it's not gonna wrap around the handles because of the. But I can set up custom like capsules for each of those, if need be later on at some point. Yeah, that's fine. Build editor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be exciting season. We'll see how long it lasts. My bet 2 weeks, maybe 3. Then I'll move on to my next project. But I've come to terms with that. I'm in the acceptance stage. I'm no longer in denial. I accept that is what I do. It's my thing. Even though it's like universally seen as a bad thing to do as a game developer, you shouldn't just hop between your urges to make new things. You should stick with a project. I'm gonna be the one guy that doesn't. Maybe that's what will make me stand out. Doing the things that they say you should never do. Because honestly, it's nice to give in to temptation to just try a new thing, start a new thing. Oh. Alright, hopefully that's not going to blow your ears out. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, I forgot to put it in world again. Fuck me. You'd think I'd learn from last time. Nope. Oh, Leaf's back. Hi, Leaf. What do you mean this doesn't look like development? This is exactly development. Yeah, no, I'm wrapping up soon. Hitting the 3-hour mark. Normally, I'm only gonna stream for about 2 to 3 hours. Well, once I start this new season, because honestly, I can't go much more than that with a headset on my head. I'm pretty sure it gives me brain damage. Or at least kills some of my brain cells. Well, there we go. There's the error back. Just can't get rid of it in development mode. Good shit. No. Well, no, I'm pushing him off. I'm pushing him off. Thank you for the single bit. You can stream for an extra minute for a bit. I don't know if 1p translates to 1 minute. My time is more valuable than that. Oh, I lost the capsule. Alright, just hands up. Hands up. There you go. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, I lost the capsule, but it's fine. I have a ball. That's just as good. Alright, and you. Ow. Well, I punched my microphone. I'm too close to my desk. Nearly minimum wage. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's just this bit here. I can't go in there. So does that? Yeah, that treats that as solid. That's fine. The rest of it's pretty decent. Yeah. Look at that. Cavemen trying to make machine do work. Whack 2 sticks together. Oh, God. Damn, dude. Hey! But yeah, what you guys' thoughts on, I guess the vertical format? It is kind of, I guess, unusual for a Twitch stream to be in vertical format. Can't think of many other Twitch streams that do that. Probably for good reason, because why would you limit to vertical when you're on a landscape or horizontal platform? But it's not the worst thing, right? But okay, it's odd. But is it a deal breaker? You know, is it that bad? You just have to focus on the middle bit. You don't have to move your eyes as much. Maybe that's a good thing, you know? Just focus on me. Look into my eyes. I mean, at least it's not hurting you. I mean, I could make it full screen landscape. It just might hurt your eyes with the motion, though, not the motion, with the depth of field. What? Oh my god! I was oh, I punched my microphone again. Good stuff. It's like an 8-ball. It says no. Anywho. Well, actually, I should make an 8-ball line. That'd be cool. Anyway. Yeah, that'll do for today. I'm gonna grab some food now, whatever that may be. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next stream, which will be, I don't know, day after tomorrow. And, well, depending on how much progress I make on the next, well, rest of today and tomorrow, might be in this. This might be what we're doing next stream. Might be a bit, you know, presumptuous of me to assume I can get it done in, because I've still got to do players, analytics, interactions, give you guys something to do. Maybe just go live without giving you guys something to do. We'll see. But yeah, better get to work, you know. Just got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, it's just so cool, dude. It's just so cool. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. See you Tuesday, Monday. What day is it? It's Sunday. It's a Tuesday. So yeah, bye bye for now. Last second attendance. Well, I'm not recording attendance this stream. I don't record attendance on dev streams. But mentally noted your attendance. I'm actually having fun for the first time with VR. I'm actually using VR how VR is meant to be, instead of just being scuffed rubbish. But yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, why are you here? You only come for attendance anyway. Why are you here? Who invited you? But no, yeah, well, unless Bytewell is open, it doesn't record attendance. Because, I mean, how can it? But next stream it will. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, gonna go. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. And all the rest of it. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah. See you guys later. I'm gonna go get some food and just do a fuck all. So yeah. Bye bye for now. Bruh.